Hello folks, Jiminy Critic here. I'm here today to review the movie The Rite with you. That's right, R-I-T-E, The Rite. This movie stars Anthony Hopkins and a newcomer called Colin O'Donoghue, and it's a very serious subject matter that we're talking about here today. The study and theory of exorcism. Is it real? Do people really get demon-possessed? Or is it all just psychological and they just need chemical and psychology help to get over this? I can't do this anymore, folks. This movie's not worth all the trouble. Let me explain what's going on here. Basically, Colin O'Donoghue is a brand newcomer to the movies, and he stars as a young guy who's thinking about going into the priesthood, goes through his 4 years of study, almost decides at the end, you know, I just don't think I have enough faith to make it through, and I'm going to drop out. And before he does, one of his professors and his leader mentors at the college he's at says, you know, before you jump ship on this and decide not to become a priest, let me have you try something. Go to the Vatican, go to Rome for a few months, take this course on something that we're doing that's just kind of out there, learning about how to be a Catholic exorcist that will drive demons out of people, and you'll learn the techniques and how it works and if it's real, and maybe that'll help you in your faith quest. And so he goes off, decides, okay, I'll give this a couple months before I jump the ship. And I got to say about this actor, of course, again, I said he's new to movies, and he was kind of wooden in his performance. There wasn't a lot of, you know, change of expressions throughout the movie, but a handsome enough young guy. He may be starring in a couple other roles after this, but I don't know. This job didn't do so well. Well, he goes off to Rome, and who does he run into out there? Outside of his classes that he's taking, but Anthony Hopkins, the local in the Vatican City area of Rome exorcist, who, let's just say he has a good success rate, but doesn't necessarily use conventional means to get things done all the time. So what I found during this movie is it wasn't really all that scary or creepy. There's a lot of special effects and makeup effects, especially on Hopkins near the end, because he may or may not become possessed. Oh, did I give something away? Well, anyway, he may or may not become possessed himself. The exorcist becoming possessed. There's an interesting take. And does this young man's crisis of faith crash and burn? Or does he believe in God and demons and the devil and everything after all this is over when he's dealing with this Anthony Hopkins character? The audience I was with on this preview elicited a number of kind of misplaced laughs on some of the dialogue that Hopkins is required to perform in his role. So it's kind of like, in my mind, I was watching Hannibal Lecter get really, really old and really, really tired. That's what I thought about it. Didn't like this movie all that much, if you can tell. If you're a diehard Anthony Hopkins fan, you may want to check this out, but I don't think it's anybody's right to have to see this movie. So until next time, this is Jiminy Critic, and hopefully we'll have a better pick for you on our next round. You're right, Andy. And they just keep rolling. Okay.